Howdy, howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2004. Wow, what a crazy race at Atlanta. So we win the Bass Pro Shops MBNA 500. We take out Kurt Busch, who took us out at Vegas. Dale Jr. is the points leader, looking for a Winston Cup championship. We find ourselves in 17th, winning our first race in 2008, putting our win total to 34. The 2003 rookie starting to hit our strides here in 2008. Not a strong start to the season beside the W, and it's only going to get more intense here on out. So, of course, a little recap here. Waltrip wins the 500. Kyle Petty wins the Subway 400. There was a caution at the end of that race that kind of screwed everything up. You had Las Vegas, and then, of course, Atlanta. Moving forward, as we go through the spring of 08, we got Darlington. That's going to be a fun event right there. Then we're going to have the Food City 500, and we're going to Texas, so that's going to be fun. But the elephant in the room, so to speak, is the sponsorship situation here. Now we got Aaron's, and we got Monte Carlo plus the Aaron's rent package. That's going to turn the car to the 99 car. We don't want to do that, right? We want to keep it to 82 car. So we got Aaron's rent right there. They want to be on the hood. But again, look at their expectations, guys. First place, first place. We ain't going to get that. Go over to the side of the car. You got Outback. They want to be ranked first in points. And Goodyear wants us to finish ahead of Jeff Gordon. And Monte Carlo wants us to finish ahead of Dale Jr. So as far as I'm concerned, we're moving on. Race 5 out of 36. Again, out of pocket, so to speak. We're not going to sign a sponsor. We're going to hold out until we can find a better deal because these guys are just playing with us at this point. So we're going to go to Darlington. We're going to go have some fun. We've won this race before. Let's see. What do we want to bring speedway-wise? Let's see. We need to make sure our Texas car is good. I forgot to check on the garage because you're going to want some horsepower when you go to the Lone Star State. Let's see. We're working on stuff. We can do some body work. Oh, God. We got to get this thing fixed up. Let's overhaul this because, again, we have that new set of crew members, so perhaps they might be able to do some work. Again, we're going to go into this race unsponsored. I guess this is kind of like our generic sponsor for 2008, like our generic plain car, rather. Just a black and red car, you know, kind of the Buffet Racing South colors here. And, of course, we're going to take our 81 power engine. We're going to bring it to Darlington and see if we can go back-to-back. Unfortunately, we're going to have to bring this one. Not the best downforce, not the best drafting either. Car rating of 81. Let's go to South Carolina. Alrighty, folks, so we qualified 8th for the 2008 Carolina Dodge D-Wars 400. Let's go ahead and send it down trackside from Darlington.
This is Joe Moore along with Barney Hall for MRN, and we're live at Darlington Raceway, the granddaddy of super speedways, in Darlington, South Carolina for the Carolina Dodge Dealers 400. Barney, drivers love coming to Darlington because of its history, but they often leave wishing they hadn't shown up. Why's that?
Well, we'll see a lot of drivers run right up against the wall here all race long. That makes you fast, but it can also be very costly when you make even the slightest mistake.
The 82 car is clinging to a top 10 points position coming into this race.
You know, all these guys are very happy with their top 10 season so far. Hopefully they can mount a charge that will pick them up some more points on the leaders.
Joe Moore is towards the bottom of the points list this season.
And how frustrating that must be. You're working just as hard as everyone else, yet you just can't seem to finish well on race days to gain the valuable points you need. These guys need a good finish just to regain their confidence as a team.
Ron Hornaday has struggled so far in his NASCAR Winston Cup career, but as his past racing experience shows, he could turn things around at any moment.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Here we go, folks. We're out here in South Carolina. It's time for some spring stock car action. Mark Martin, pretty much the lone veteran out there. Not the lone veteran, but, you know, definitely the elder statesman of the garage. alongside Dale Earnhardt Jr. Now, we qualified in the top 10, very solid 8th place qualifying spot. We took care of the car in qualifying, didn't bang it up too bad, but this is Darlington. Now, granted, it's not a full, I think it's a 36-lap race with a 500-mile event. I think it's 28 laps for this, but we got to take care of the equipment. And, you know, we had an oopsie at Vegas. We had an oopsie at Rockingham. But the good thing is, we're very early in the season. Of course, as fate would have it, Kurt Busch is right in front of us. But we got to survive in advance. We need to start stacking points because the championship focus is going to get tougher here on out. The season is still early. We still have a shot at saving some points. So we need to go out here and take advantage of it. But absolutely, take care of the equipment most importantly. Today, patience is the key. 29 laps instead of 28 is going to be today's scheduled distance for the Carolina Dodge Dealers 400. A big event, I think. You know, this is Darlington. We could see some discrepancy within the field. Craven's not happy. Kurt Busch is not happy. We had to rough some fenders at Atlanta kind of at the end on that final restart to take that win. I don't want to wreck anyone. I just, you know, Kurt Busch crashed us at Vegas. Yes, we instigated the contact, but it wasn't my, it was my fault, but it wasn't like me intentionally trying to hit him. I dove in the corner horribly, door slammed him and ticked him off, right? I get it. But he took us out with like 2 laps to go, and our car was just squirreling so bad. Put us in the fence, and we had a DNF. He could have just passed us normally. I put him in the fence. I straight up dumped him at Atlanta, crashed him. I had no remorse for it because he took us out when he could have just easily passed us because our car was miserable. So guess what? We took him out, and he had a horrible points day. Not a horrible points day, but he definitely lost some points. But Darlington is one of those tight, technical, very, I would say, narrow groove racetracks where you just got to take one driver at a time. The tires are going to degrade every corner. It's almost like you're running on sandpaper. The good years will just fall off here so easily. And of course, you know, you bottleneck down in 3 and 4, but you got a hot dog off the corner to get some momentum. I love Darlington. I love this track. And, you know, as a NASCAR fan, I tell you, it just absolutely makes my entire year to know that NASCAR in 2021 is going to have 2 cup races at Darlington. A 400-mile event. We're going to skirt the wall a little bit there. It's all good. Just a little Darlington stripe. Bobby on the bottom there. Going to let him go. But in 2021, they're going to have 2 Darlington Cup races scheduled, not due to some crazy, you know, events. Ooh, sorry, Bobby. Kind of dove in there and we made a little contact. Sorry, buddy. Let's check the nose here. It's all good. Woo, very loose off the corner. To me, it was a huge tradition to have 2 races at Darlington back in the early to mid 2000s, and it's definitely a very welcome sight to me to see it back on the Cup Series. So anyways, let's talk some race strategy here. So it's 29 laps today. Let's just call it 30 for sake of argument. 15 would be the halfway point of a 29-lap race. 15 would still be the halfway point for a 30-lap race. So basically what we need to do is, what is going to be more of a priority, tires or fuel? Darlington eats tires up, so you're going to have cats who are going to really excel at old tires. Gordon, I really don't want to hit you, buddy, but I'm going to have to if you keep blocking me. That's all I'm just going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I'm clearly faster than you. Let's live to fight another day. There we go. Thank you, God. The car almost got too squirrely off the corner. But do we want to pit at lap 15 or do we want to wait an extra lap? Because to me, the car is better on older tires. Like, it's not handling better, but it's better than them. So I don't think tires really mean that much to me, honestly. I think if we just take care of our car, we'll be in the fight. But then it also begs the question of pit road. If you pit early and have a terrible pit stop, it's a double whammy because you give up tire grip for the end of the race. And of course, your pit stop gives you up a few seconds. But if you pit late and have a bad pit stop, at least it gives you some good years to make it back up. I think our safe bet is not pitting early. I like to pit a little bit later here. I just feel like if we have a better set of tires, we can be more aggressive. But we're so close to the leaders that, truth be told, we can pit with them. I don't think a crazy tire strategy would win you this race because of how quickly the tires will age. But that's Darlington, baby. And guess who we find in our way? Mr. Kurt Busch. The guy we dumped last week, and we actually won the race after it. Again, you know, I don't try to drive dirty. I really don't. But when you take me out, I'm going to take you out. That's just how I see it. And, you know, sometimes I'll let it slide if it's just a mistake. But, I mean, he had absolutely no business to take us out when we were literally, my tires were so destroyed. I was sliding through the last 2 laps at Vegas. He door slams us, puts us in the fence, we spin around, collect a whole bunch of other cars. I mean, if you really think about it, he took out some other cats in the progress. Yes, we did too, when we wrecked them, but still. Anyway, so it's lap 12 here, no one on pit road yet. Will anyone chance it? I would not want to pit early here at Darlington, knowing the tire discrepancy. But Mark Martin right now is absolutely stunning the field. Now, we're going to probably have to move the 97 to get him out of our way. He's going to block us to the end of the Noah's Ark here. I'm going to try to see if we can get him to screw up and maybe get around him here. If he goes up high, then we could potentially shoot down low and not have to really move him, as Mark Martin's going to throw a wild card and pit. That is super early if you ask me. I do not like pitting early here, guys. Door slam by Kurt Busch. The rivalry continues. Kurt Busch not happy after Atlanta. Gonna door slam us a little bit there. Ooh, tail fin off the corner. Man, this has got some, we got some heated rivalries going on here. So Kurt Busch is not happy with this. He's clearly showing his displeasure. The rivalry is continuing. Do we really got to dump Kurt Busch with this caution? Stay out of my way, bozo. Sorry, Bobby, but man, I got to get around you. He's lucky I didn't try to dump him there. I was going to hook him a little bit to get him loose, but, you know, if he spun out, he spun out. Anyways, now we're at lap 15. We're at the halfway point. I think we're going to go ahead and pit here. I think we're going to go ahead and pit. No speeding penalty, no damage repair. Let's keep the car how it is. Honestly, I really like the car here. I think we're going to keep the car how it is. Just go out there and race it. Look, if me and Kurt Busch want to throw bows, we could throw bows, man. We could throw stock cars, we could throw bows. I'll do both. Now, knock on wood. Hope to pray to God we get a good pit stop here, guys. We need a 15.8. 15.8. Let's go. Come on, team. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Come on, team. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And I just thought of another pit strategy thing. When you put a full tank of gas, the AI fills it up to the absolute maximum. Well, you technically don't need 2 absolute full tanks of gas. So if you pit 3 laps early and you fill up your tank, the game would fill up the car like normally, but you're not having to add those excess of 3 laps that you don't need to finish the race. I just thought about that strategy. It might sound a little complicated, but essentially, let's say you could go this full race on 2 cans of tank, or 2 cans of fuel. So let's say it's 15 to 15. Let's just say for the sake of argument. If you need 15 to 15 to go per tank, and let's say the race is only 20 laps, then you're just putting 10 extra laps of gas in your car for no reason. I know it's a terrible explanation, but what I'm trying to say is that you're putting extra laps of fuel for no reason when you could pit early and utilize those fresh tires. But it burns you in the long run, but you at least don't have to wait on refueling. But wait, you still have to pit though. I don't know, guys. When I do these videos and I try to record these, I have to think about all kinds of pit strategies and everything because you just don't know how these Winston Cup races are going to turn out. I don't want to get blocked by Bobby here. I'm on through. Oh no! Dang it! That was stupid. That was really stupid by me. Oh no. Dang it, man. That was really stupid. Alright, settle in. It's Darlington. Long way to go here. 10 laps to go. We got to dig. Alright. Sadler's not going to door slam us. He's not at 60. Just go around him. Take care of your car, though. Don't do anything stupid again. Look, we're in 6th spot. It's still a very good point stakes. Better than we qualified. Jeff Burton's moving into the top 10. Trying to get to the top 5 like we are. Your race leader, Mark Martin, who's dominating this event. Looks like he's going to get a huge Darlington win for the Roush camp. I mean, can we run him down in 9 laps? I don't think so. But that's the amount of track position he gained on new tires, guys. So perhaps he could win the race by pitting early, which I said do not pit early. So we're going to see who's right here. Is it me or is it Mark Martin? Honestly, it looks like Mark Martin would be the cat that's right here. But granted, he does have a really fast car. But, I don't know. We'll have to see how quickly these tires fall off of his. If they fall off tremendously, second place could pounce and steal the win. But he still has to hold on for 8 more laps. Think about that. 8 laps with 3, not 3, but maybe 1 or 2 extra wear on your tires. That's a lot of time, guys. We're 6.9 seconds out from the race leader underneath Bobby Labonte. Ooh, loose underneath Jeff Gordon off turn 2. No, don't dive bomb it here. Don't dive bomb it. Just be very cautious. There we go. Keep him on the outside there. Run the groove. Feather the throttle. Kick it. Slam it. Go. Now we're up to 4th place. It's a 6.4 at the line. We gained 5/10 while passing. Probably could have been 6/10 if we didn't have to deal with the Gordon and the Bobby Labonte. Tires are degrading. Pushing the car to the limit. Trying to see if we can run down and get to 3rd place. Ooh, and the fence. Get off the fence. Let's go. 2nd place is right behind Mark Martin. Dale Jr. is right there to take this win. So I said don't pit early. And it looks like that is the wrong strategy, pitting early, because Dale Jr. is literally right there behind Mark Martin with 5 laps to go. The only thing Mark Martin can do is hope Dale uses up his tires, and he would win this race. As, of course, the air conditioner cuts on, and my screen goes black. Sorry about that. Anyways, Bobby Labonte is right behind me. Lap 25 out of 29 here. We're trying to run down Kurt Busch in the 97. Our car's pretty beat up, so it would be difficult to pass him. Dale Jr. is a cat scratch away from passing Mark Martin. I'm pushing this race car to its limit right now. Trying to run down the 97 to Kurt Busch. Trying to get ourselves a good finish, but Dale Jr. is about to pass Mark Martin for this win here. He's right there, just 2/10 back. We're 5.1 out. Still way too much time to make up. We would need a caution right now, and it'd be probably a 1-lap shootout to settle this 400-miler. I still think we can catch 3rd place if we keep digging. We've got a cat, Stanley Steeman. It's going to be, unfortunately, Mark Martin just blew up. Wow. So Mark Martin blows up at the end. Now that hands the 1st place to Dale Earnhardt Jr. Caution ends the race. So now that puts us in the 3rd spot. Thank you, Jesus. Sorry, Mark Martin. So now he's going to be a bridesmaid. He's going to have a terrible points finish. Granted, most laps led. But now Kurt Busch becomes the top Roush-Keteer. Dale Jr. is about to win at Darlington. We need to hold on to this win, or not win, but 3rd place, because this would be almost a win in terms of points. With all things considered. I mean, we've had to survive some crazy mistakes we've made, and I just got to do better on my part. Anyways, lap 28 and 29. Kurt Busch is out of reach. So we need to take care of the car and keep Bobby behind us. Dale Jr. is about to win this race. He's got 1 more circuit around Darlington. Hey man, a 3rd place run at Darlington, I will take that any day of the week, guys. I really would. This is a great run for the team, but we got to finish it off. 1 more lap here. Hey man, this is what we need for the championship. We need points. Just bring as many points as you can to the track. That's what we got to do. We got to get points. And we got to make up for that Rockingham and that Las Vegas result. And surviving this would just do a huge, huge positive for us. We need to keep Bobby behind us, though. Take care of equipment. There you go. Nice and steady off the corner. 3rd place. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. will win here at Darlington. A huge win for the DEI program. Their second win of the year. They won the Daytona 500 with Mikey, and now Earnhardt picks up a huge win. Wow. So imagine that. That was a good run for us. So Dale Jr. takes home the W. We get 165 points today. Hey, man, I'll take it. Attaboy to Jeff Burton with the top 5. We gained points on Gordon, Ryan Newman, Tony Stewart. Go down through the list here. We gained points on, well, Kyle Petty. Let's see, who else? Tough luck for Hornet Wimmer. And no bigger than the maximum points day opportunity fades away with 2 to go. Martin has an engine failure. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, hit that notification bell down below. Upload these videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Diecastbuffet. So, what a race. What a finish. Earnhardt wins Darlington. Hope you're having a great one. Diecastbuffet signing off.